Hello, Hamina-san. We are in part 2 of the Burrow Downs story mission. Well, part 2 as in the second day I'm playing the story mission. We have Mistwalker camps showing all over the place. I realized that the biggest mistake of my first attempt at this brutal story mission was scouting the entire map. Apparently, the more you scout, the more factions pop up and go to war with you, and you just get overwhelmed. So, not scouting is actually a bigger benefit. It lets you establish, lets you tail with camps, get some wonders, and all these other things. Get them set up and prepare for getting ambushed by several camps, free cities, and factions.
Huh?
The amount of shit they send your way is ridiculous, even with my optimized main faction. It's still a lot. The first attempt I did was just experimenting with the Reavers, the Federation sub-faction of Reavers. Should have taken an experimental build into a brutal story mission. I have learned that now. Mainly, the Federate Reavers get very strong from having vassals, allies, and all that build-up. But you gotta establish that build-up, and I immediately started going to war. Well, not going to war, but getting war declared on me by everyone and several free cities. So I didn't have that support system that the Federates rely on. It was just me against everyone. Had I established several free cities and my 3 actual cities early on, and not explored, that probably would have gone a lot better, actually. Power from death on all my units? Yes, indeed, I do need that. Fast research is definitely something I want. Should have basic walls at least. More Imperium income is always good. Safe battle, why don't I believe you? Oh, it actually was. Oh, how about that? Roads is definitely something I need. I was planning to have a summon reinforcement early on for mana. I decided against it, although I still think now it probably would have been the better option. Reinforcing armies early and just doing a bunch of battles is probably the best way to build your economy. build your faction up early on. Early on, you want to be in battles constantly, get hero levels, get bonuses.
Yeah.
I probably should just cover all the land between my cities and roads. It will help the enemy too, but as long as I put them like towards the back. Another thing I should think. I was actually considering getting another Whispering Stone. 30 gold upkeep. That's a lot. I don't think I want to do that. Morbid Sacrifice will become quite relevant later on, but right now, it really isn't. I'm just going to reroll this. Curse Reversal could be good. I do get 2 spell casts from Wizard King every once in a while. I have a lot of summons, so I'm confident that even though I'm in the early turns, my armies aren't that strong, I think I can go up and do a Silver Wonder. Just because mechanics I have are strong enough, even if my army is not quite developed. I don't want to advance my Warlock up this way, because there's really not a lot of front line over here to defend. But if I send them this way, they're just going to get body blocked by my own army. What to do? Might as well just leave them here and let them move out slowly. It is a very good tome, even though it's not my like normal. Actually, yeah, it does make thematic sense for me to have this tome. Because the Dark Ranger faction I have going is all about being the balance keepers, and it's practical magic to have defensive and guardian runes when you're dealing with that kind of profession. Practicality is definitely something a Dark Ranger would have. Oh, it's the miss that's stopping the line, not line sight, but the accuracy. Okay. Rooted, damn. The overcharged death waltz gives bolstered resistance. That's kind of pointless, because death waltz causes them to die the next turn regardless, so having bolstered resistance on them does literally nothing. They added defenses, doesn't matter if they die anyway. The old spirit wolf you get from the nature stuff before would give it resurgence. As long as you won the battle, this guy would keep coming back. I got this one from a wonder though, so it has old friend, but it doesn't have resurgence. Which makes me want to use death waltz on it just to make sure I don't lose it. I'll kill it now myself, just to make sure I don't actually lose it for real. In a messed up way, it makes sense. I'll kill it myself so that I don't lose it. Special unit. Oh, I should have attacked. Oh well. Actually, I don't think I really need to do much more here. Yeah, we're in cleanup mode. Go for it. Why should he move the hero all the way up? I may have been a bit too confident there in the auto finishing a. Steadfast. I don't think that Berserker actually keeps its attack power up when it loses health, though. It doesn't have the same thing that dragons have where they keep their attack. So keeping it alive by 1 health actually lowers its damage quite a bit. Not as useful as you'd think. All it really does is give you a chance to heal it, but that guy's not going to get any healing. Lifesteal is decent, but I would prefer to have Wind Barrier on my rings. Anything to reduce the attacks I'm getting. Decaying Dissolution. Decay and Blight is not on theme for me. I get that it's powerful, and some people like to associate death with decay and disease. That just... disease and decay is an ick factor. I prefer skeletons and spirits. Rainbow Clover. Golden. I could make an outpost here. Where's the rainbow? Relation with free states. Okay. Archon Blood. That's another thing I should make an outpost for. Outpost here. And then claim the gold vein to pay for it. It's too bad you can't make an outpost right next to another outpost, because then claiming this one for the Blossom Orchard and then the Haste Berries would have been good too. I could outpost the breach gate, but you claim breach gates anyway, so you actually don't want to do that. Yeah. Can't build next to an existing outpost. For shame.
Uh-huh.
I actually stopped boosting food all the time because it actually affects your stability to expand domain quickly without support. I mean, you can get stuff like income, sure, but I find production is actually better for me. Actually, low stability means you lower the income of the city anyway. Upkeep, that's nothing. Artifact Hoarders makes it so I can upkeep a lot of mana. That's my entire early game plan, was just popping out as many skeletons as I can through Necromancy, and then having Artifact Hoarders upkeep the mana. Later on, I will have massive amounts of Magic Origin units, and the hero spam of the incoming attacks because of Brutal Story Mode that I'm going to be getting, it's just going to feed my economy. I'm going to be getting tons of Embalmed Sacrifices, tons of equipment that I'm never going to use for mana. I can spell and summon my way through anything they throw at me, essentially. Which is how this faction works in the first place. Mass summons, mass spells. Choke them down in fodder while I use heroes to do my actual damage. Legitimate strategy. Worked quite well. Shouldn't lose anything. Let's see. Good. Even more mana income. Thank you. Alright, let's go to the Haunted Halls. Traversal, nice. As much as I like new tomes, and I did experiment with, I think Tome of Burning Passion is a pretty good tome. Orb of Desire is actually much better than I thought it was going to be. The Flaming Retaliate does when it gets hit, and the enemy will target it even if you don't use its taunt. They'll go out of their way to kill it regardless, and they're taking 20 fire damage every time they do. I severely underestimated how good Orb of Desire is when I first saw it. Temptress is a decent unit. The only problem is the chaos is really not on theme, and my faction is also very much not a fire faction either. They really tied the whole passion thing with a flame theme too. If they didn't have the flame thing, I probably would have taken this as part of my main faction, but I can't take it because it's chaos and fire. Not on theme for me. Shades. I do like Rending Shadows. I do like Living Shadows. The blind aspect is very on theme for me. Not so much the rogues. The shade unit isn't really on theme for me, but blind and using guerrilla tactics is very on theme for me. Animate Flora is an amazing ability. Early on, at least. The thing is, I plan to take the Tier 3 Beast Tome, which will summon a totem to summon a bunch of beasts in the back line. Summon and Twine Projector also would be nice. Glade Runner is a decent unit too. I should take this. I also should take this. And Fey Mist, which is the one I'm going to take. Because I need Fey Embrace. Mainly because of this specific map. They are using Fey Mist as their main defensive thing for majority of the factions here. So just removing their accuracy penalty through this is the thing I need most of all. Bone Horrors would be nice as well, though. If I could get them.
The mist conceals all. It obscures vision and confuses the senses, as it claims fields and forests. Envelop yourself in this mystery. Breathe in its damp, cold air, and cloak yourself in the fog of the Fey folk. Let it swallow your enemies, and have them discover that there is no hiding in the haze from you.
Fey touched. I am very much nature and undeath in one, keeper of the balance of the spirit worlds, both material and other side. So I would definitely have nature tomes with the Fae. Yeah, okay, I should probably get my town hall up. Seems like a good thing to do. I really want them to change this. The nature leadership should include plant units. It really should. Pack leader does not include plants. It's only animals, which is not what nature is. Nature isn't just beasts. I really don't like that it doesn't include plants. Sure, I can give her beast units, but it's not gonna feel on theme. They could easily just rename Pack Leader to Nature Leader, or yeah, just Natural Leader. Play on words, nature and natural leader, and then just make it Fey units instead of beast, and that will include plants and beasts in one. But just say Fey units, yeah. Alright.
Huh?
Let's do this. I am going in with units not at max health, and a wonder that my army is definitely underpowered for, but I am confident I can do it. High risk battle on brutal difficulty. Let's do this shit. As you near the gate of the haunted halls, the noise of busy pickaxes echo from its halls. A band of grave robbers can be spotted working inside, but before you can act, one of the grave robbers yells in horror when a skeletal hand grabs his arm. The grave robbers flee, leaving you and your army to deal with the fallen angel. Oh shit. Yeah, Dark Temptation is no joke. Neither is Ray of Corruption, actually. And other horrors that emerge from the coffins around them. The grave robbers' greed has awakened the dead, and you find yourself in the middle of it. Oh shit! Fallen Angel, already very scary. Reaper, no joke. Bone Dragon, I can sort of deal with. Undead Titan needs to die immediately, though. As does the Necromancer. Both those can bring endless swarms upon me. Conjure Skeleton is very bad. And Necromancer, if I kill any of these big tier units, the Necromancer can just bring them back. Oh boy. What have I gotten myself into? Oh, what? That was my whole plan. Oh, friendly undead. That's why. Okay. Doesn't say 3 turns, so this guy lasts the entire battle. That's good. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm really thinking about this. 4 mythic units and a necromancer. I really have to think how I'm going to go about this. For a silver wonder, this feels more like a gold wonder, really. I am thinking so hard right now. I know that the Undead Titan needs to go down, but at the same time, the Necromancer has to also go down. I'm not sure how I'm going to get to the Necromancer to do that. I can move my 2 Grimoire heroes up and then try to focus fire the Necromancer with them. That's my best possible strat right now. It goes on cooldown, of course it is. Getting this close is probably a mistake. Yep, the Reaper can reach my leader. it's still early game. I don't have many combat casting points. I can't just throw them around. Okay, this was obviously a mistake coming here. This is very overtuned for a Silver Wonder, by the way. Normal Silver Wonders aren't anywhere near this strong. Master's Resurrection, I think, is once per battle. Yeah, I should have killed him first. The Undead Titan's the biggest threat. I don't have a way to target him, though. I have Channeling Ritual, but no points to cast spells. Oh, right, I don't have Astral Echoes. That's how I was doing before. Astral Echoes would be an infinite pool of casting points. I don't have that on my main faction anymore. I don't know how they consider this a silver wonder. There are gold wonders half as difficult as this. I got into the World Tree gold wonders. They have like 1 tier 4 and 1 horn god. That's half as strong as this silver wonder is right now. It's a long way out to getting a crypt up. And that's the only way I'm going to get my 2 heroes back. Crypt and a whole shitload of mana is a major detriment to lose your heroes. I don't have enough astral to get instant mana. Conduits give reduction in food. I think all the ones I claimed are actually knowledge centers and not that. However, special improvements could work with this. I'm not resetting? No. I'm not going to go back a turn because I lost my entire army in one of the Ancient Wonders. Yes, it massively halts my economy and progress. I can't cast spells, I can't research. Is a massive detriment, sure. And if I was in a multiplayer game, yeah, it would lose me the entire game. But I'm not in a multiplayer game, and I'm going to roll with the punches. Shit happens. I'm gonna make it work. Astral Keeper. That's interesting. Because I can give it Resurgence and then trigger Astral Torrent. Although I'm not sure the heal is really worth it. If it was a Detonate skill, that would be more useful. Detonating to give a little bit of healing? Not worth it in my opinion. 300 mana per. Eek. Oh, 400 for you. Oh, okay. Pacification. They will keep summoning Mistwalker camps, so this could make my cities very happy. Although I'm not sure how much that's actually going to benefit me. But I'll try. Reaching the confines of the Lobro, Donna starts towards an open underground square. Miss Hamburger looks up and snods. Back so soon, and who is this you bring? I author what a capital fellow. Hello there, oh mighty fine business this is becoming. I feel luck to be squarely on your side. Your Gason slumber. Gonna see you, little rascal. I knew you'd pull through. Come join us for tea as we introduce ourselves and discuss battle plans. Why do anything, really? These people are good folk, excellent folk even. They remind me of my own people, you know, for they enjoy a good meal, tell a good tale, and my, do they know the plight of extinction. Wow. Many people went missing, so I went looking is all, but no luck. Could have ever saved me from the Dwatha with no luck but millennia. Millennia? The thing about luck is one should never expect it. Now come, have some tea and introduce yourself. There are many bustling introduction of tea and biscuits, and occasional seconds. How am I going to raise to speak? I say our primary attention must be the moor of the mist, atop the Burrow's downs. Indeed, there are many like it, to which the Mistringers bring their prisoners, and try them in their court of mockery. But as we all know, the moor of the mist is far older than Dwatha themselves, and therefore it retains power. It gives a challenge to magic. I submit to you is the crux of my plan. So I'm not fighting all these people, I'm making a city next to this landmark and holding it. That's my only objective. And that will banish them. Probably much easier said than done, though. Actually, the magic origin upkeep probably would be more income overall. But faster tomes is probably the biggest benefit. I do have several foresters. Some mistlings. That should be doable. I need to get 300 mana to get my third hero back. That is not a small army. Wait, where did that second army come from? Ah, shit, here we go. Oh, hey Sid. Thank you for the raid. Oh, it didn't work? Oh, right, at exclamation point. There we go. We're in the brutal story mode. I went into a ancient wonder that was far more powerful than the army I had. So we're in a recovery mode. I'm trying to get my heroes back from the graveyard. Living Fog. That's just a shadow version of a Balor. Concerned about what that living fog is trying to do. Oh, it turned his back to us. That's good. Flanking strikes. Not very smart of it to do that. I did lose the Spirit Wolf I had gotten from Ancient Wonder by taking it into that other wonder. Purging Strike's very useful. Transferring life to myself, which heals even though the fuel was myself. I'm gonna save my mana actually. I think I can do that without spending mana now. Okay, those are expendables. They're holding the line. They're doing their job. Oh wow, they're in range. That's just why I give them grimoires. Insane range on a grimoire. Is anything in range? No. Even with the insane range, no. Non-undead corpse, okay. Oh. I will be right back in a minute. I really should be able to auto it at this point. Actually, yeah. Let's just see what the auto does. Treating unit should be captured, but I don't want to capture it because I need all my mana to resurrect my other hero. Gold. Oh, I need my gold too. Astral memory, that actually could be good. Claim soul. That's what I've been waiting for. Can't be refreshed. Yeah, once per battle. Still not gonna help against that Silver Wonder that was actually like double Gold Wonder difficulty. Seriously. Balance team needs to get on that Silver Wonder I faced. There's no way that was a silver. That was gold plus. Missile attacks do +1 physical reach. Animate Flora is nice, but it wouldn't actually help me in a lot of wonder battles.
Bodies are frail, yet strong is the... $300 gold. That's still gonna be a bit out.
Yeah, that seems good. Actually, this is the worst place to have a farm governor. There's a pretty limited amount of expansion down here. Oh, I actually do have the mana now. Well, that mana can go towards skeletons then. Sieging me. With this as reinforcements. But yeah, if I attack one... Oh. Okay, if I attack this one, they reinforce, but I attack this guy, it's not. Very nice.
Uh-huh. Huh? Oh? Huh?
Where did he pull this from? Nope, don't have any spell stuff I can pull out. Oh, he can't get out because the siege. Alright, let's do this. Thankfully, they brought their leader, and I can focus fire their leader to stop them from spellcasting. Odd that this one's considered in range and the others that are technically closer aren't. Being a brutal AI opponent, this guy's gonna have some fairly strong spells. I can only assume. Mark Prey? Okay, that's not too bad. Slip away. do much, but at least I'm healing my other guy. Holy. It's a tier 1 unit and did that much damage to my leader? Okay, that's bullshit. That's utter bullshit. Frost's weakness, yet the frost damage seems to barely be hurting them. This is taking way too much effort just to kill one enemy. Way out there, so I need to move up this way, which would be dangerous. But means I'm fine to advance. That's what I need to know. Kitty's here. Hey, you cool. Okay. Getting distracted. I have a good kitty. Very good kitty. Oh, perfect. About 30 damage. You have 59. Okay, it's not going to kill him. Problem is, these are Grimoires, so I don't want them to stay where they're going to be vulnerable. I need to move them behind the front line. However, being Grimoires, if I move them, they can't really attack. It's a wasted turn, essentially. Hold. archer instantly killed it. Unfortunate. My front line is collapsing. I can summon more frontline endlessly. Perfect.
Uh-huh.
I knew he was gonna do that. Shit. moving my leader up there actually probably going to put him in more danger than anything. Resisted shoot bow? Okay. Thank you for the lurk. Sorry, I've been tabbed in and tabbing out so much I can't tell when the messages are coming. But yes, thank you for the lurk. Let's see. Melee does more damage, despite me not really wanting to get into melee with any of them. Oh, actually, that could be a problem. They could both go rush this skeleton down and then free their leader up to run up and do quite a bit of damage to my warlock. Attracted? No. I hope I'm getting a lot of necromancy raises out of this battle. I really should. He didn't bring any heroes with him, so I'm not getting the mortification, but anyway, that's fine. Fumble. How nice. Oh, that ends his turn. Whoops. Oh, damn. Even still, this guy's quite strong. Quite durable, I must say. Steadfast, of course he does. Very durable warrior hero leader. He really countered my whole strategy of targeting him first. Had I done that, I'd have given his army way too much time to destroy my army. None of them are the. Oh, because I'm probably still researching the bone golem. That would explain that.
Uh-huh.
Spending all my mana on resurrections. Good thing I have Artifact Hoarder and I have lots of mana income just for my skeletal upkeep. Thankfully, that's given me a lot of mana income to resurrect my heroes that keep dying. It's okay, the early game is the hardest part. It always is. No matter what mode you're playing or how you're playing this game, the early game is always the hardest. Once you stabilize, it just gets easier as you go. This is going to be the hardest the game's ever going to be. I'm gonna give it one more turn so that these guys can rejoin the army, all the guys stuck outside. Then we'll repel the invaders. Maybe I should wait so I can get some bone golems. Nah, that's silly. Mistwalker blood is on your palms, Goddard. Admit it. Unlike Dotha's fairy playthings, they actually serve a noble purpose, and each of their dust evokes a cheering vengeance to be spun out from the cold, hollow darkness. The bleak, perishing power of Lady Onoka be upon you all. Soon, very soon, watch out for the unweaving strands of your imminent doom. Spiders are probably a much easier opponent than this guy. I could have probably autoed it, but I want to make sure I take the least amount of losses possible. Oh. I built trebuchets, bolt throwers? Ballista towers. When did I build that? I must have, but I don't remember it. Oh yeah, it's because it was brutal. I was like, yeah, I probably should. I remember my memory. Okay, let's heal up whoever's the lowest, these guys. The immortals are fine to just charge in. We're just making sure that the ballistas and my range units are okay to be in their positions, so everyone else is literally just going to charge out. Expendable fodder charging onto the front lines. Next thing's next. Identify the biggest threat. There's two of them. Entwined Scourge can captivate Glan or mind control, essentially. And the other one is the Scourge has a entwined effect on its attacks where it can raise my fallen troops as summons for him. The Entwined is probably easier to take down, and my Warlock potentially can steal it through Claim Soul. Well, I probably won't have the economy to save him afterwards, but still. Okay, next turn I can actually fire my ballistas too, that'll help. He's gonna do his beam thing. Yep. They only kill the mortals. The mortals will come back with resurgence. Doesn't matter. As long as I'm not losing anything permanent. That's what matters. And conjure this right up next to them, as I want it to literally serve as a distraction. I want them to hit it. Anything to stop them from hitting my actually important units. Can't move. Twined. Yeah. Twined also means there's a chance it comes back as an enemy. Don't want that. Oh, you're rooted. Fine. Artillery's on cooldown. I really need to give them the Fey racial transformation so that the accuracy isn't lowered so much. Nothing is in range. I really want to use this on the Entwined Scourge. Fortunately, the range I claim still is not very far, and the enemy has not really been advancing. I don't think that heal was necessary. Oh, I could just send the skeleton in. Huh. Fire out tower was in range. As much as I want this, getting gold to get my cities up and functioning seems like a higher priority, at least at the moment. Later on, I'm gonna have so many magic origin stuff, though. 20 gold, that's all I got from it. Do they really want me to just beeline for this and make a city here? That can't really be what they expect me to do. Better tower. Okay. I don't need this, but I do need fast research, so 1 turn research, I'll take it. Lose Imperium to gain knowledge. I think that's a fair trade. Pegasus mount. That's flying. Yep. I do want that. But not right now.
Yeah.
A bone whore. Ah, I can't afford it. I got so excited. Didn't realize I have 7 souls apparently. Oh yeah. Under numerous perils and close to Burrow, you become dragged into an argument of Donis with himself. Master Wizard, it's time for Donis to grow. Oh, I'm deciding what evolution sprite. Spring is my lover, ever young green. Autumn lunges at my foes, make them scream. Summer kindness, my heart warms my friends. Winters by cold, murder, hope meet their end. Buff, heal, lightning. Okay, blind. Blind is good. I do want that. Slow. It doesn't freeze. If Hindering Blizzard freezes, I would have taken that, but I'll take lightning, sure.
Uh-huh. Oh?
More Free City kindness. Don't